Hey you guys, it's Amy Lay. I'm the Invincibility Coach, getting the planet in a better mood. So today I want to talk with you about desire versus expectation. We all desire things, all sorts of things. People, places, things, circumstances. And then there are accompanying our desires, the expectations that we have that those desires will be fulfilled. And I think that these two things, desire and expectation, can sometimes have a little bit of a contentious relationship with one another. In fact, it is kind of well known, I guess in some circles, that if your desires don't match your expectations, then you are feeling contrast or conflict, right? Or just in a funk, right? So I want to give you an illustration that will help you, I believe, manage your desires and your expectations about those desires. So I think that we all can relate to the light switches. They're either in your home or you've been in a place that has them. They're the dimmer switches, right? You can just take it and like move it up and down. You dig? Right. Okay. So I want you to imagine two of those dimmer switches right next to one another. They can be huge, big as life. They can be tiny. Doesn't matter. Two of them. In your mind, label one of them desire and the other one expectation. Okay? And you can physically move the sliders on those panels, desire and expectation, up and down. So think about something that you want, right? Anything. It doesn't matter how tiny or how enormous it is. It doesn't matter. So desire. Take that one first, and I want you top to bottom. Obviously, I desire it so much. I desire it this much. Not at all, right? Pick a spot where you desire that thing and set your mark, okay? Now, the other panel is your expectation slider, okay? Now, ordinarily, and this is most common, that is, people's expectation is a bit lower than their desire mark. In some cases, it is a lot lower. I'm telling you that it doesn't matter if it's like super low or if it's like kind of like close, right? But not quite. There is still a difference, and you will experience contrast and conflict inside. I want this thing, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really want this thing, but I really don't think it's going to happen. Or, yeah, I'd really love for that to happen, but it probably won't happen. So, in essence, what we are doing is we are brave enough to desire something, but we immediately take it away by not expecting that it could really happen. Seems kind of fruitless to me, because why bother? I mean, think about all the time you're wasting when you are wanting something, but then you're like, oh, but I can't ask for the world, or, well, you can't always get what you want. Oh, seriously, you guys. So I'm telling you, take your desire slider, put it wherever you think, like, how much do you want? Fill in the blank, right? I want you to be brave enough to raise your expectation slider to meet that desire slider, okay? Because seriously, what do you have to lose? All right? Desire it, go after it. If you don't get it, try again, or just, I don't know, keep trying. But it's like, don't be bummed out all of the time, though, because you are robbing yourself before you even give it a chance. Yeah, I'll try. Oh, maybe it'll work out. Go for it, you guys, because I promise you, if you will allow yourself to bring your expectation slider up to your desire slider and they meet, all sorts of amazing things happen. Pretty soon, all the voices inside your head, the self-doubt, the second guessing, all the chatter, right? And what's more, the other people that are like, oh boy, you're really reaching for the moon there, aren't you? You can say, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Right? It's so much simpler. Get rid of the chatter. Just get rid of it. And be brave enough to bring it up. Now, here's the alternative. If you set your desire here and your expectation is down here, you could, in order to get them to meet, because that's where you'll find peace, I promise you. In order for you to get them to meet, you could lower your desire slider to meet your expectation slider. How boring is that? Yeah, super boring, right? Yeah, I don't really expect that to happen. So I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop wanting it. Or at least I'm just not going to want it as much. Man, that's like, you're like a friend magnet there, right? Because you just are like, you know, it's kind of a why bother type thing. You are alive right now. And at some point, your physical body that you inhabit on planet Earth is going to stop breathing. Okay? It's going to happen to all of us at some point. No matter what your religious or spiritual feelings are, okay? At some point, even if you end up living to 200, like I don't think that we have anybody in recent memory that's lived that long, but what if you're the one? But then what if at age 200, you're like, okay, I'm ready, man. I'm just gonna, it's like, I'm all done. And then your body stops breathing and then you become a memory and all that, right? So why take away the opportunity to live your life to its fullest, raise your desire slider, and be brave enough to match it with your expectation slider? They match. Do not lower your desire slider to meet your expectation. And don't stand for having them in contrast, because there's that whole gap there where you get all of that second guessing and the chatter and the BS. Okay? Raise it up. Meet it. Meet it. Thanks for listening, you guys. I really am trying to get the planet in a better mood. So if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to go on this journey with me, right? Because we've got boot camps and master classes, and we've got like t-shirts and all sorts of things that are seriously on their way. I'm finishing my book. It's all happening. So subscribe to my channel, and if you can look up in the, next to my subscribe button, you will see an opportunity to go to my website and get on my mailing list, which is also, like, these things are growing. You guys can be a founding member if you want. Get on board, because all sorts of things are about to explode, and I'm so excited. I would really love for you to join me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm even on TikTok. I love you guys. Peace out.